I bet you didn't expect a second one to be coming out this week. Neither did I. But I'm here. It's really nice to be making these videos. I have decided this will be my hobby. It'll be my little thing I enjoy, something I just feel free doing and feel great doing. You know how it is. It's about me. It's about... Okay, I'll shut up. It's gonna be interesting jumping into a new hobby. It's been a really long time since I've actually done something like that. And I've been feeling pretty stressed out. Just so much pressure on myself for no reason. And I don't want to deal with that anymore. I don't deserve that. No one deserves that. So you know what? I'm not going to deal with it. I'm going to make things a little bit better for me. Because that's what I like to do. I like things to be better. And I do that through, my effort, the effort of, the people close to me, people I care about, everyone. All very important people to me. And as I go through and I explore myself more, and I deal with these emotions and these complications, I start to understand, maybe I haven't been doing stuff like my hobby as much as I want to, even though I deserve that. I deserve the right to enjoy myself and participate in something I enjoy, and ignore that there. That's the wall unit. I'm trying to think of the name of it. My air conditioner. Yes, thank you. I'm sure me not being able to think of that is very silly. But, really, I feel good about my decision right now to take this up as a hobby, even if I'm gonna take thumbnails less seriously right now, since I'm gonna be uploading more often. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not one of those YouTubers who puts in a lot of effort, obviously. You'll hear some real genuine stuff from me. I'm not gonna over dramatize myself, because I think that's silly. I think it's cool that people can make that career and entertain people like that. But I'm sorry, I'm just not that type of person, or I don't want to be an entertainer, I guess. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm a liar. Maybe I'm a huge liar. Maybe I think it would be a lot of fun to be an entertainer. Who cares about that, though? I don't know how I'm going to expand my hobby of YouTube in these videos. Maybe I'll just start taking it more seriously, or I don't know. I sound kind of silly at this point, just because I feel like at 23 you should have at least one real hobby, right? I mean, I guess you could count reading. Yeah. I don't want to discount reading. I do enjoy it a lot. That is probably one of my main hobbies. I guess it's something I just get sick of, because I way overdid it when I was younger. So now I'm just trying to pick up something new, something else I can enjoy. While I'm here, I just want to say, I think things will really get better. I thought about that, what I was talking about 2 days ago, with my wants and my desires, and leaning into that more. And it does feel good. I've been being more honest with people at work. I've been, I don't want to dare say confident. I've been warming up to everyone there. It takes me longer than everyone else. It takes me longer than everyone else to do anything related to people and my own attitude about that and such, and sharing details about myself and my family. Shit. How many of my friends have actually been to a family gathering of mine? I know it's a very small number. I can count them. I can literally count them on one hand. If I were missing 3 fingers. Oh my gosh, that freaking thing must have been literally miserable for you two. One of you watches my videos, so you'll know what I'm talking about if you watch this one. But like, wow, really, that must have been horrible because I was just going around trying to be a people pleaser, not really enjoying this event that was kind of supposed to be for my birthday and another person's birthday and a graduation. It might have been a graduation party. I might be so wrong about like what I just described. It was probably a graduation party. But still, like, I know not everyone invites people into like their family lives, but it's just so common in my friend group to share your friendship and your family with one another. Like, I suppose I'll use Dan and Christina and Kenyon as examples. Heck, I could even say Sarah, too. And I've been to a few of Eric and Dylan's family things, but that was more for, like, birthday celebrations and, like, a football or Super Bowl party. There's a baseball that one time. Whatever. Who's keeping track? Not me. Definitely not me. I don't keep track of stuff like that. Why would I care about the people around me? That's so dumb, right, guys? No, but seriously, like, compared to the people I'm around, you'd think I would want to share my family more. Especially since I have such a big family, and I love them so much. Like Kenyon, I've been to a lot of birthday parties at his place, and definitely Super Bowl games there too. And just anything that I can really get invited to there that isn't too intrusive on what your family's up to. I'm not that type. I'm not trying to steal your family. I love your family, but I'm not a thief. I mean, Dan's family, wow, I was shocked by how much, like, they just invited me into so many different things and how they, cared about how I was doing, even though I'm just some random dude who's Dan's friend. I know I'm polite and I'm kind. Oh my gosh, we'll get back to what I was just thinking about in a moment, but all of that stuff to me, it blows my mind. And the same with Christina's family. Like, I am just completely shocked that your family is just like, yeah, well, you can come along to the family, like, dinner, and, like, oh, yeah, there's a party going on, and, hey, come along. Come on, was that a 4th of July party? I don't frickin' know. You could correct me, Christina, if you ever watch this video. Like, the family dinners, though, that's wild to me. Like, I can't believe I get invited to those. I mean, there's good reason for me to. I have been a decently helpful person in your life, and I'm a decent friend, I think. Hey, you told me you think that too. At least decent. Gosh. That will go to my next topic, though. The one I really wanted to make this video about, but I had forgotten what I was gonna talk about. Okay. What I really want to talk about is false humbleness, because that was something that was just mentioned to me. That was also something that was mentioned to me earlier in the week at my youth group. Like, you should be aware of what false humbleness is in your own life. And I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't thought, like, false humbleness can be pretty damaging, because false humbleness, I will look at you later. I will deal with that later. It kind of impairs, like, who you are. If you're being humble because, like, you genuinely don't believe that you're a good enough person, that that's false humbleness. You're being humble not because you really mean it, because you accept that. Like, being overzealous and overproud of your achievements is like a bad thing, but false humbleness prevents you from seeing, like, hey, your kindness, oh goodness, sorry, your kindness and the way you treat other people and like your interests and how much you care about others, like, that's something to really be proud of. Like, false humbleness, really, really big limiter in your life. And I feel like that's been hurting me a lot, because when I go into stuff, when I, like, I'm doing an assignment or something, or I'm thinking of my own efforts and what I do on a day-to-day basis, I drag myself through the dirt. I'm like, wow, other people must do so much more than me. That everyone must do so much more than me. I'm probably, like, worse off than other people in my efforts, but I don't think that's necessarily true. Like, sure, I was frickin' goofing around and reading on my phone while I did my homework earlier, but hey, I finished the assignment. It's approaching 11 o'clock? No, 10 o'clock probably. Oh my gosh. I started this video and I don't even know what time it is. I'm so embarrassed. But whatever, like, I approach these things with the mindset that I am not going to be able to do it as well or with as much effort as other people are, because I used to spend less time regardless of my ability. And probably because of my ability. Like, I knew I was smart back then. And for a decent time, I would say 2016 to now, I would, no. I'm getting this mixed up. I'm getting my story mixed up. I would rely on my intelligence so much that it would just completely get in the way of everything I needed to do, especially when I actually needed to put more than just intelligence into things. Because, yeah, there's a lot of things you can coast through on just intelligence. Like, some assignments you can get through super easily by being able to search through things and look through things faster and take less notes than other people, because you can pick out the important information easier. But that isn't enough when you're going and writing, like, a detailed essay where you have to second guess yourself a lot and reread what you're doing. And the second guessing isn't a bad thing. Second guessing is important to make sure that you are on the right track. Just don't third guess and fourth guess and fifth guess and sixth guess. Be reasonable with yourself, because maybe your first attempt was amazing. Review it, make sure it's great. That's your second guess. You're making sure, like, do I need to tweak anything here and there to make it better? I wouldn't do that. I would think, well, I can't start this until later because I'm not good enough. I can't do this or that because I'm not good enough. My intelligence will be able to just barely make me scrape through. And yeah, it does. But I could be doing so much better. When I put in genuine effort into what I'm doing, when I spend 5-6 hours on that stupid discussion post because I want it to be great, because I want it to be something I'm proud of, even if it's 1,300 words, like, hey, that's my own effort. And it's going to come out fantastically because I'm putting in the effort to refine it. And I think anyone can do that. I think anyone can put in the time and effort it takes to refine something and make it amazing. And, you know, that's beautiful. I obviously don't do that with the YouTube channel. I spent 9.5 minutes almost, talking about something that didn't even matter to the actual topic of the video, the thing I wanted to talk about. Because I forgot about it, and I just started recording. Like, that's goofy. That's so silly. But my false humbleness would have told me I'm not good enough at talking. I'm not someone who can jump on a camera and just say things and say words that have meaning. I would just stumble through and have empty spots, and I've improved so much. I can't have that false humble attitude. I can be good at talking. I can be good at working with other people, and I should give myself that opportunity. I shouldn't strip it away from myself just because I think I'm not good enough, so I even bother trying. That's not true. That's that's so far from the truth now. I put in so much effort to improve that and fix that, and then I didn't even go and test that and put myself out in the real world and show, like, hey, I have changed. I have improved. I mean, no shit, I've improved. It's been, let's see, 2013, I'm 23, like 12 years since I really identified these flaws in myself and started working to fix them. Started working to fix them is the key word there. But, like, I spent all that time, and I'm just gonna go and say, well, I haven't improved at all. Sorry, guess it's done. No. No. No, 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 no. That's not fair. That's not appropriate. Okay? Because you don't just take that effort and throw it to the wayside, even when everyone else thinks you've improved by so much and that you have these amazing qualities about yourself. You can't throw that away. That false humbleness there, that false, yeah, I probably couldn't have done better. This is probably the best I could have done here. Like, or no, I didn't deserve this. I I don't deserve how well this turned out. It's all because of luck. I didn't earn this. Yes, you did. Come on. You chose to make that step. I know this. I talked about it so much in the past. Like, before I started my YouTube channel, that was a big thing that I always tried to reaffirm in myself. Like, you deserve this because you made the effort to make that decision. You made that choice. You made that one step that started improving things. And if you didn't do that, you wouldn't have had these opportunities to begin with. So, respect that in yourself. Respect those decisions you take. Don't be falsely humble. Be really humble. Like, understand, like, if you're being humble, it's because you know your actual limitations, not because you're afraid of something or living in the past. Like, that's ridiculous. No. And when you do things well, and then you just say, oh, it was because of luck. No, it wasn't because of luck. Understand that. Like, don't just say you're lucky because you think that you didn't deserve that outcome. Seriously. You deserve whatever that outcome was. Whether it's, like, something silly, whether you get complimented on a drawing, or complimented on something you've been writing for a long time, or complimented on your photography, or complimented on a freaking video game you're playing. All of that. It's just so important to understand, like, that's not luck. That's your efforts. Because if you're getting those compliments over and over and over and over again, that's not luck anymore. I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't. So I don't want to be falsely humble. I want to recognize what I have accomplished. Like, genuinely. I want to recognize, like, hey, the effort I put into doing well at my job, and the way I utilize my own intelligence and my own natural, like, abilities, it's not something that everyone does well. It's not something where I can say, oh, I'm lucky just because I was intelligent. No, I use that intelligence in a meaningful way. You can have a boundless amount, you could have a ton more intelligence than me, and a lot of you out there probably do. But if you're not using it the right way, then it's meaningless. I think that's where I get by. It's why I can barely remember things. It's because I have limited myself to the things I know work and are meaningful to me and are effective. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Even if it's silly. Even if what I'm saying might not make sense right now. Like, oh, you're just saying these things because you got things all figured out. No, I don't. No one has everything figured out. someone tells you they have everything figured out, they're a liar. They are just silly. Not one approach is right for everything. I'm sorry, I'm nervously touching my face and playing with my hair. But really, like, you can't get jealous of what other people can do better than you. I'm probably not ever gonna be amazing at sports. I'm not gonna be that perfect 10, amazing looking guy that, you know, wows everyone with his handsome charms and appearances. And, I'm not ever gonna have, like, the whole cutesy thing going on. I know that. I want everything. I want everything at the same time. That don't work, honey. Don't work one bit. So just accept what you do have and what you do care about and what you're good at. And really consider what you want to do amazing at. Like, hey, I want to be amazing at drawing. It's not going to happen. I want to be amazing at computer science. It's not going to happen for a different reason. I just cannot keep focused. If you put me at a computer and you just have me code for a while, I lose focus really badly. I mean, it would probably be different if I was getting paid. I'll be completely honest. I would probably do a lot of things for money. Don't don't take that out of context. For food, though, there's very few things I wouldn't do. Oh, wow. I'm like selling myself right now. Yeah, all those things. All all of it's just something you should really consider and make a part of yourself. Like, hey, I'm not amazing at some of the things I do want to be amazing at, but even though I'm terrified of people, I do so fantastically in customer service because I understand the anxiety they're feeling, because I feel it every fucking minute of the day. And hopefully that changes. Hopefully I can look at myself and tomorrow. No, like, let's be realistic. Probably a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, however long it takes for me to really be confident with myself and the person I am right now. I have to understand that the lack of confidence hasn't been a bad thing for me. And I've been able to do so many things with it. I've been able to be so understanding of people who are going through difficult times. I've gone through so many difficult times. Those difficult times sucked, let me tell you. But hey, I'm making the best of it. I am mad about those difficult times. I should get bothered about the people who've hurt me, about the people who've made my life more difficult, about the unfairness and the injustice in the world. But at the end of the frickin' day, I'm making something of it. Not everyone can say that. I'm proud of myself. I don't need to be humble about my intelligence or how I'm just so kind to people and polite to others. And I really, really earnestly care about your struggles. And it just hurts me really badly sometimes when the people close to me are in pain. But I do my best. I try my best. Regardless of my limitations, I really struggle to make the best of the person I am. Me. Because I deserve that. I deserve to feel valued by myself. And I'm working on that. And a part of that is stopping this false humbleness. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay? We're at about 25 minutes. I think that was about how long my last video was. I don't want to go too crazy long with anything, unless I do like a random 1 hour video and it becomes super freaking popular for no reason. Like the one video I have that has like over 2,000 views, which is freaking goofy to me. But really, thank you again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to my 9-minute freaking rant about random crap at the beginning of this. I can barely even remember what I was talking about anymore. Talk about short-term memory, right, guys? But thanks for being here. Things will get better. I really need to do a follow-up on the love video because I read an article recently that really helped me understand that I won't be at home during the weekend, I think, so you'll probably have to wait until Monday for a YouTube video. Yeah. But hey, 2 videos in 1 week? Not bad for Mr. Doesn't Upload. I could probably pre-record a video. People do that. I could do that. I don't want to do that. That's no fun for me. I would just have it sitting on my phone. How do people live? How do they go? Yeah, I've got this sick video I want to upload, and I gotta wait until a certain date to upload it. I would die. I would freaking die, man. Okay, enough random bullcrap. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, oh my god, I'm a shill. I know I talk about this so often. I'm such a shill. But thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you being here. Comment, blah blah blah. If you hate me, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can torment me on every single video. Make sure to watch to the end though, otherwise you're going to make some poor arguments. And if you really want to hurt me deep down inside, you have to watch the whole video and leave plenty of comments and be subscribed so you can torment me endlessly. Alright, I hope you all have a good one. Bye!